Okay, Vinny, been here just over 24 hours now. How's it gone so far?
Yeah, we've settled in quite well. The weather is typical Dundalk weather, so we've had downpours and warm enough weather, so it's everything we expected. The hotel, we've managed that, as in we've turned up and seen it before we've arrived, so the players are very happy with the hotel facilities, and I think just holding the players back at the moment is the most difficult part. They're looking to train and do something, so we'll obviously get underway with a session now shortly, and we're in a good place. You know, everybody is where they should be in terms of fitness levels, and we're obviously just waiting on the one person at the moment, and Michael Duffy, who's en route. So from that, everything else is as normal.
Excellent. You're familiar with the stadium. What do you think of it as a venue? Great place to play.
Yeah, it's really good. Obviously, when you come in from the opposite side, the ground is quite open at the end, but internally it's a fantastic stadium. The pitch is really good. They don't get big crowds, but at the same time, there's always been, when I've been here, I think I've seen 3 games here over the years. There's always been a good atmosphere. It tends to echo around the place. So we've a good travelling support from what I've seen. So I think we'll be heard here tomorrow, and it's set up for a good occasion.
And on the pitch, what are we to expect after what have you learned from last Wednesday's game, and what can apply to tomorrow's?
Yeah, I think it's a very similar game. I don't think they're going to be much more different. They will be a little bit more expansive. In all the league games, they tend to play with those 2 big number 6s and someone ahead of them. So they play a 4-2-3-1 system. Their wingers are very narrow in Oriel Park. I'm not sure they can be as narrow in this sort of pitch. So we'd like to think the pitch, the venue, might suit us a bit more than Oriel Park. And other than that, it's the normal lessons. You know, we've given the players a huge amount of information over the week in the build up to it, and they get to see it for themselves firsthand in terms of how quick people are. It's all right saying a fella is quick, but when you actually see it live, then I think it puts the player very clear-minded what's ahead of them tomorrow night.
Great. Dane, from your point of view, a day or so to settle in. How's the squad feeling?
Yeah, good. Yeah, the preparation's been excellent. The flight wasn't too long. The hotel's top. We got out last night for an hour in the evening just to open our legs, and we had a little walk around. It's a beautiful city, yeah. So, like Vinny said, we're all raring to go now. The lads are all looking forward to training.
You've got over 20 European trips behind you. You've been involved from the start of Dundalk's successful run of over recent years. A couple of newer lads in the squad this year, though. What advice have you been able to give them as you head off on the first away trip in this campaign?
Yeah, the lads are excited. You know, I've roomed up with Daniel Kelly this trip, and like the excitement from him is phenomenal. Like, and it rejuvenates your own. You know, seeing lads going away in a team environment and going to a new city and all. And he's asking you what was it like here and there, and like what are the atmospheres like in European games, and it's something new for him, and seeing his reaction all, it's brilliant for the squad. And there's a lot of lads like that as well. Georgie Kelly's up there as well, and he's looking forward to it as well.
The likes of yourself and Gary Rogers and Sean Gannon, obviously so much experience in Europe now. How important a factor do you think that could be tomorrow, and what's likely to be another tight game?
Yeah, look, as you say, we've been through a lot of European games now, that core group of players, and we're really looking forward to tomorrow. But to be fair, like, I think we've played our best football in Europe away from home. You know, we've got some fantastic results, and like you said, look, the toys up for grabs now tomorrow night. So look, we're confident. Our past experiences playing away, we've always played really well. So we're confident in our ability, and the group of players that we have here is probably the strongest group we've ever had. So yeah, we're confident.
Great stuff. Vinny, final question. There's a good throng of Dundalk supporters in town already. Calling on them to make a lot of noise tomorrow night, no doubt.
Yeah, I think the stadium suits them. You'll be surprised how the noise echoes around the stadium. But yeah, listen, I mean, it might be a throwaway comment. I said at the start of the season we need to do this together as a group. There was changes in our club in January, and to be fair, I think the supporters have really helped us this year. We've had a lot of situations that went against us with injuries and a lot of broken bones and different issues. So the supporters have really stood by us. We're in a good position, and you know, we need them again tomorrow night, definitely. And it does inspire the players, and they've always done that. And the away trips have been outstandingly well supported over the last 6-7 years, and I've no doubt it will continue again tomorrow.
Brilliant. Thanks, Mel. That's all from me. Anybody else see anything?
Over the last 24 hours, the name on everyone's lips among Dundalk supporters here in town has been Michael Duffy, of course. I was just wondering how that situation revealed itself to you guys, and also, was there any threat to the preparations that I might unsettle the squad or anything like that over the last 24 hours?
No, I think we trained Saturday and Sunday, and Michael was in and out of that session for different reasons. So we have prepared with people in that position, but that's something we quite often do. We would, you know, wouldn't necessarily pick the team very early in a week. The way we tend to train, there's different people dropped into different positions. I think when you look at the number of minutes people in the squad have played this year, you will definitely see that. I'd be careful, Dane might give me a dig in the ribs now, but you'll see that himself and Dean Jarvis have both started 18 games this season. Okay, so as much as Bowden want to play every single minute, we've managed the squad slightly differently. So no matter what happens, I think whoever plays tomorrow is ready in the squad, bar one or two are a little bit behind, but generally we're picking from a squad that's ready. We have prepared for Michael, we've prepared with him and without him, so it wasn't a shock to us that he was going to be possibility of being delayed getting here. But the only thing I can say on that is I understand it's big news for everybody else. With us, we're very calm about it, and we expect him to be part of the matchday squad tomorrow, so we don't see any real big story as such other than that.
Can I just ask Vinny, considering your new role at the club, how does this trip feel different to your previous experiences going to European games?
Well, I suppose the handy part is I don't have to go walking and find coffee shops because I don't drink coffee myself. So the last manager would insist on that 3 or 4 times a day. So that's a benefit. But I mean, I really don't want to bore you, but this is my 26th time with this club being involved in Europe. So if I oversell that, I won't oversell that, should I say, no matter what happens tomorrow night. And at the same time, I won't undersell what I've achieved in the club for the last 6 or 7 years. So I've been heavily involved with this. It's no different. I think Dane will tell you the preparation is similar. I would have been involved with that, selecting hotels and food plans and training schedules over the last 6 years. So for me, it's no different, but I respect people will look and sort of aim that question at me for obvious reasons, but I don't see any real difference in it. Unfortunately, it's just another trip for us.
Dane, do you mind, can I just ask you, how disappointed were you not to start the last day?
Yeah, look, as Vinny said, the squad now is so competitive. There's players in every position, and myself, I think I'm the record holder appearance in Europe for the club, and it's something I'm very proud on. And unfortunately, Dean Jarvis got the not ahead of me. So look, it's something that I had to get the head down during the week and try and impress Vin, try and impress John and Rory Higgins that I was the right solution for the away game. Hopefully tomorrow night now I'll be in this team, but I still haven't a clue, you know. And that's it now. The whole squad's just, there's competition all over the park, and I think everybody's fine tuning now to be a part of these games. And you look back at over the years, the success we've had in Europe, I think all the new lads want to be a part of that and recreate history again with the club.
Tell us your best European memories.
Yeah, you can't be far off from being back there against Halle, but for me personally, it'd probably be my very first one in Luxembourg. It's something probably I'll never ever forget, you know. The pitch was immaculate, and I think we won 2-0 over there. Richie scored, and it was just a fantastic trip, you know, my first away European trip.
Of course, you'd hope that there'll be a lot of European games this season, so maybe the squad rotation will be necessary.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's like when we've come in pre-season, we've always measured ourselves against top European sides instead of measuring ourselves against the League of Ireland teams as such. You know, we need to be fit, so we need to be the fittest in the league. Yeah, look, we've prepared well for it. We feel we have the squad for it. We have probably the strongest squad that I've ever been a part of. And yeah, look, we're confident. We're going in tomorrow night with our heads held high, and we're looking to do them.
And confident of scoring?
Yeah, 100%. You know, we've always played our best football when we know we have to score. But I can't count how many trips we've gone away from home knowing that we've had to get a result and score. So yeah, look, we're confident. I think this pitch will suit us. We've just had a quick look there. It's wide. Yeah, so look, the lads will be buzzing to get out there when they see this place.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Vinny, sorry, can I just check one thing on Michael Duffy? You were saying there earlier on that he's en route. Is he in today or is he in tomorrow?
We expect him in today. He may land first thing in the morning, but we expect him in today. Flight times, and he's coming out there, whether he flies out Belfast or Dublin, just dictates the time he lands at, but we expect him as part of the Massey squad.
Thank you very much.
All good?
Thank you.